Part two of our trip to Wedding Land will discuss the issue of specialty table linens. And I promise you, I'll show you the finished look of our event today. But I think it's an important thing to talk about. Many of us don't have, let's say, 4, 5, or 10 cloths of the same type, but rental companies do offer it to you. And those that I work with, these are the types of people who come rushing through snowstorms to bring you tablecloths or napkins at a moment's notice. The first look is about organza overlays, and they are wonderful for two reasons. The first reason is that they give a wonderful definition of color. If you're using an overlay, you can gather it up like this, and with a little pin, you could do a nice little treatment, add a bloom or a piece of greenery would be very nice. Another option would be to sprinkle flower petals on the undercloth and then lay the organza on top. Again, a really wonderful look. Now, as I take away the overlay, you'll see a first option for table cover. It's so striking, what a wonderful tone on tone, and it's the shimmery effect that really works. Funny thing is when you're laying your tables, you suddenly discover, you know what, the underside doesn't look so bad either. So there's a wonderful option for a sage green type of color scheme. Let me peel this back to reveal what I would suggest, let's say, for a holiday wedding. It's Advent or Christmas, and you want to do something a little bit more colorful, and don't be afraid of color. This is a beautiful cloth. This nice yellow pattern with the red is certainly beautiful. Let's go on to something very different from Christmas. How about that summer garden party? Look at the beautiful floral chintz, and there's nothing like it. One thing that always happens whenever we talk about this type of table cover is what to do with the flowers. Are they going to look off? Let's say that we don't use these pink, blue, and white flowers that we have here, and you want to do something punchier. Fear not. It'll look absolutely wonderful, whatever you pick. Let's talk about a more sophisticated and simple look. How about a nice tone on tone? This would be super if you're doing, let's say, a very sleek looking wedding. And then finally, let's look at the selected cloth for Susan and Mark. I love the buttercream. It's got a nice little color on it. It's got a nice texture to it. One thing to also consider is napkins, and your linen rental company offers the napkins that match the table cover, or you could change the look, let's say, by offering a contrasting color. I could have used a sage green or a pistachio colored napkin. I'm sticking with this, though, for tonight. The napkins are oversized, 20 inch by 20, which is a nice size when you're having dinner. These companies also offer cocktail napkins, table runners, big buffet cloths, everything. And don't forget, specialty linens, you wrap them up, hand them to the professional. They clean them, press them, and they're on to their next big party. Well, hopefully, these are some great suggestions for changing the look using a little bit of table linen ideas.